Hey, oh, the devil. Oof. Ah, yeah, why you order. So, what have I got for you today? Well, I've got these Soundcore Space Q45s by Anker. These are Anker's new flagship headphones, over-ear headphones. And I've been waiting to get hold of these just to see what they're like compared to the headphones I've already got and to see if they're any better. I mean, they only cost 150 quid. They only cost 150 quid. But for what they've got, that's a pretty good value. So let's have a look what's in the box. So we got the headphones themselves, the instructions, a nice little carry case. Now when I got my Q20s a couple of years ago, it just came in a crappy pouch like this. That's rubbish. Okay, so it's nice to see them in a nice carry case. Headphones themselves and the instructions here. Then you've got the cables then. You've got your USB-C charging, a 3.5mm jacks. And it's worth actually noting that the 3.5mm jack, if you plug them in, they don't work passively. You have to have the headphones on, which is a little bit weird. So if you're walking down the street with your phone, listening to it via Bluetooth, and the battery goes on you, you plug that in, it won't work. What the hell, Anker? What were you thinking? Are you mad? So I don't know what that's about. You have to have them on to listen through the wire. Bizarre. Anyway, the wires are okay. I think they could have been a bit nicer. It looks like they potentially gold plated, but I don't know. And then you've got the headphones themselves. And they slot in here like that, right and left. Okay, so looking at the headphone, they actually feel quite premium. They're not plasticky at all. And they've got aluminium just on here and aluminium hinges. Or in America, sorry guys, aluminum. Okay. The pads are really well cushioned and they feel very soft. They're not the biggest, but they fit my ears okay. Now I haven't got ears like Dumbo, but my ears are pretty big, so you know, I think they should fit most heads quite comfortably. But I reckon you will get a bit sweaty if you trained in these. Now, on the bottom here, you've got your volume. It's getting the right way round. Okay, you've got your volume here. Doop, doop. Pause, play. You can answer your calls here. I think you could have a voice assistant on it. I think, you know, with Mametma and Google, whatever. You got your on-off button, hold for 2 seconds on, hold for 2 seconds off. Hold for 5 seconds and it'll start pairing if it doesn't pair automatically, and you've got your noise cancellation here. Another thing I'd like to mention is the fact that there's no touch controls on these. Now all my other headphones have a touch control. Now this could be a good thing and a bad thing. They are handy to have, but the amount of times I've gone and touched the bloody side of it and moved on to the next track or paused the track does my head in. So actually I'm not going to miss that. I think maybe that's why they omitted them, because people do touch these accidentally. You go to adjust them or something, you touch your hand on them and it's a pain in the neck. So that doesn't really bother me, these no touch controls at all. And these are quite intuitive, they're very easy to find. Now Anker claim these have up to 50 hours battery life with the ANC turned on and 65 hours I believe with the ANC turned off. So I thought I'd put that to the test. Okay, so as you can see, that took me a very long time. But so with the ANC turned on and using the LDAC or LDAC codec, I got 44 hours out of them. That's very impressive. That's a long time without charging. So yeah, and obviously if you were using the AAC codec, you get a little bit longer. And also if you had the ANC turned off, you would get even longer again. I just didn't have time to test the other options. I just did the one that was enough for me, okay. Next, I wanted to test the ANC noise cancellation, and I thought I'd pit it against my older headphones that I've got. So I've got a pair of Soundcore, or these ones, got a pair of Soundcore Q20s, and these are getting on a bit now. They've obviously advanced quite a bit since these, but still not bad, pretty impressive headphones. And these are my go-to headphones, and these are the older model WM1000 XM2s. Now they're on the XM5s at the moment, but these XM, I still rate these XM2s, they're still very, very, very good, and like I said, they're my go-to headphones. So I've done a crowd sound to test all these headphones against each other. Initially you'll hear the sound of the crowd with no headphones on at all. Then you have the passive noise cancellation, so just with the headphones on but no noise cancellation turned on. And then you hear them with the noise cancellation turned on. I'll give you sort of prompts to let you know which one is which. And let me know what you think after I've played it. And there you go. So what did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Now I'll give you my opinion. The Q20s were okay. Now I've always had a problem with these Q20s. I don't know whether it's just this particular pair or is it all of them. It just might be a fault with these ones. But there was always a bit of a fluttering sound I found when you used the noise cancellation on these. And the mic picked that up as a click, 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 click. So you might have heard that. So it's between these two, the Sonys and the Q45s, the XM2s and the Q45s, and I think the Sony's noise cancellation was better. Even though they were older model, I still think it was close. It's close, but I still think the Sony came out on tops with that one. So next, I want to test the mic to see how good the mics are compared to each other. Okay, so I'm currently testing the mic on the Soundcore Q20s. Sorry. Just got a call. I just take that a second. Yeah, hello, mum. I'm just doing a video. Yeah. No, I have got clean underwear on. I am not going to get in an accident. No, I changed them this morning. Look, mum, I'm going to have to go. I need to get this video finished. Yeah, I'll be up for dinner on Saturday. Yeah, 1 o'clock. No, I can't. I can't come any sooner than that. I've got the kids to drop off and things. Okay, yeah. I promise you I'll be up. Oh, okay then. I'll see you then. I promise you. Okay, see you Saturday, mum. Yeah, okay, bye. 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 Yeah, bye. 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 You what? Okay, there you go. Sorry about my mum. She was worried about Saturday. Okay, but a surprising result. So in first place, I think the best mic goes to the Sonys. Number one. Now, I thought the Q20s sounded better. The mic sounded better on the Q20s than it did on the Q45s. Now again, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think, which one sounded best to you? But personally, I thought the Q20s was better than the Q45s, bizarrely. So quite shocked by that. One thing I will say is that the Soundcore app is very good. And if you have any Soundcore devices, this app will take care of pretty much all of them. As you can see here, I've got my Motion Boom Plus. Love that speaker. Awesome. And here's the Space Q45s. So as you can see now, I've got it on LDAC or LDAC. You've got your noise cancellation here. You can have normal or transparency mode. You can have your custom. You've got control and sound effects down the bottom. Now in the sound mode, you can have your preferred quality. So when you click either one of these or tap either one of these, it takes 10 seconds to restart your headphones. So I've got it on LDAC at the moment, but if you want to put it on AAC or SBC, you can just click it on that. And like I said earlier, if you've got it on LDAC, you won't be able to go across two devices, but if you go on this one, you will be able to. In this section here, you've got your controls, and you can actually change what your buttons do. So you can just go in here and just change whatever you want them to do, add things to it, take them away, change them around, stuff like that. Now this one's pretty cool. So I've never seen this on an app before on headphones. Maybe some others have got them, but this is the first time I've seen it where you can have adaptive noise cancelling, so that automatically adjusts, or you can have custom noise cancelling. You can actually turn the noise reduction level up and down. So at the moment it's on max at 5, you could have it at 1, whatever. So you could just change it around to suit your environment. So that's a really cool sort of thing, that is. I like that. Then you have your sound effects equalizer. You got your default Soundcore signature sounds or your custom. So here are the custom ones. You can tap that there, and that's your bass up. And then you can go for some of these here. I don't know. I didn't try them all, but I prefer to put in my own custom one. So in the equalizer here, you can see that I've got the treble, the tone right down. Now, this is what I found personally, is that the treble can be quite shrill at times, a bit, you know, and it was annoying me. I was like, oh, but I sorted it out in the equalizer, but I did have to turn the treble down quite a bit. Some of you might think it's fine, but I did find that a bit of a problem for me. So what's my final verdict? Well, let's leave the Q20s out of this. They're pretty much out of the running. Okay, it's between the Sonys and the Q45s. If I had to pick one, it would be the Sonys. Okay, the Q45s are a great headphone. Obviously, they win in battery life. They've got a far better battery life than this, and they have a later 5.3 Bluetooth. So they may have a slightly better range than the Sonys, but not by much. I mean, I've never had an issue with the Sonys dropping out at all, but these are probably a little bit better. But when it comes to the noise cancellation, the Sonys are better. When it comes to the mic, the Sonys are better. And when it comes to the sound, now the sound on the Q45s is good when it's adjusted in the equalizer, through the custom equalizer. But I just found the Sonys better sounding. It's just more coherent, more spacious. I think the Sonys are better. Now, would I buy these? Even if I didn't have the Sony, I probably still wouldn't buy these. What I would do is buy a second-hand pair of these. You can get these now on eBay for around about £90 to £100, 150, 90 to 100. Yeah, if you want to have a longer battery life, go pay the extra 50 quid and get these. I stick with the XM2s. Anyway, that's only what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know. You could tell me I'm talking out of my backside, okay? If you liked the video, give it a like. Don't forget, subscribe, you know. Super thanks is also there. Okay, anyway, I'll catch you in the next video.